Okay, welcome to the part 2 of this video, Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. I read the first statement. So it came into force on 9th September 1988. It was aimed at making anti-corruption laws more effective by widening their coverage and by strengthening the provisions to make the overall statute more effective. Very simple. Okay, very simple. Anti-corruption laws should be made effective more by widening their what coverage. Coverage means things covering limitations, to overcome the limitations or the what you call um, limits. Yeah, limits are there for each and every law, or the coverage are there for each and every law. Those coverage should be made widen. Okay, that is the thing. And by strengthening the provisions, we have to strengthen the provisions to make the oral statute more effective. What are the salient features of the act? It incorporates the Prevention of Corruption Act 1947, the Criminal Law Amendment Act 1952, and section 161 to 165A of the Indian Penal Code with certain tweaks in the original provisions. It has enlarged the scope of the definitions such as public duty and public servant. It has shifted the burden of the proof from prosecution as mentioned in the CRPC to the accused who is charged with offence. The provisions of the act clearly state that investigations is to be made by an officer not below the rank of Deputy Superintendent of Police, we call DSP or DYSP in Karnataka. The act covers corrupt acts as bribe, misappropriation of obtaining a pecuniary advantage, possessing assets disproportionate to income, and the like. What are the provisions of Prevention of Corruption Amendment? Guys, just Google it out and read it. I am telling you, I will read it for you because things should become more easy for you. Okay, I will keep on explaining the thing. Explaining now. What are the provisions of Prevention of Corruption Amendment Act 2018? As per the provision of Corruption Act saw limited success, an amendment was enacted and brought into force on July 26, 2018. The Amendment Act attempted to bring the PCA in line with the United Nations Convention Against Corruption 2005, which was ratified by India in 2011. Highlights of the Amendment Act: definition of undue advantage. Okay, persons liable for offering a bribe to public servants, offering of bribes by commercial organizations, offering of bribe, prior sanction for investigation and prosecution, attachment of property, enhancement of punishment. Okay, I will read the first one. The definition of undue advantage. The Amendment Act has defined undue advantage to mean any gratification other than legal remuneration that a public servant is permitted to receive. Second point, persons liable for offering a bribe to public servants. Previously, the PCA, that is Prevention of Corruption, did not contain a separate provision for a person who gives or promises to give an undue advantage. However, the Amendment Act makes giving an undue advantage by a person to a public servant a specific punishable offence. Offering of bribes by commercial organizations. It provides that if a commercial organization commits any of the offences listed in the PCA with the intention to obtain or retain business or obtain or retain an advantage in the conduct of its business, then such commercial organization shall be punishable. Prior sanction for investigation and prosecution. The Prevention of Corruption Act required prior sanction of the appropriate government for prosecution of serving public officials. The Amendment Act extends this protection to requirement of prior approval to investigation prior to the prosecution. Attachment of property. The Amendment Law Act has provided for application of Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 and Criminal Law Amendment Ordinance 1944 for the attachment and administration of property by procured by means of an offence under the PCA. Punishment has been enhancement of punishment. Punishment has been increased from minimum imprisonment of 6 months to 3 years and from a maximum of 5 years to 7 years. Okay, guys, see here ordinance. The word ordinance has come. You have to find it out. Ordinance is passed by the President of India. Okay, you Google it out. Okay. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for watching. I'll keep improving my videos more and more. I make sure that I do explanation very well in the coming up videos. This explanation is also good. Okay, one of my friends said. Okay, and take care guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment in the comment section. See you all. Bye bye.